I have heartburn. My sister's in
Oh.
town, as I've mentioned, which means
Is that why you have heartburn?
I was
yeah.
gonna say the two are related.
Well, I mean, hell yeah. It's getting together and just
Family, am I right?
drinking every night. It hasn't been every night, but last night we went to. They do music in the park, which is really nice. There's a botanical garden
Cute.
by us, and they let you in for free. And everyone just brings picnic food tables, and just crushes like wine and cocktails and beers and stuff like that. It's really really nice and fun.
I love that.
Yeah, it's one of those very much.
Do you understand the restraint it took me to not say they work better if you drink them? Because you said crushes. Wine and cocktail.
What are you eating? Can I have it?
I am eating Prime Bites, banana
What's that?
walnut protein brownie.
Yo, what the hell? You're about to get zooted hard.
Paid sponsorship. Click the link below on my TikTok shop.
What's that fucking sound?
What is this?
Is that your heart
Brett.
going crazy?
Brett? Are you in a helicopter?
Brett, come back.
Subscribe.
Or actually, I like it.
Oh, I thought it was a vibrator.
That's what Brett went out to go do.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Hey, this will
bussing
be
it.
last session.
You know,
with
you gotta have the right energy for the stream.
single tattoo Pat.
Oh my god.
Well, that's
Oh, are you
right.
getting another? Why
Next
did I
Monday.
know about this?
Over here.
If you keep getting Arabesh, people are gonna be like, "Did you literally fall out of the Star Wars land?"
I
I
know.
honestly have no
yeah.
clue what the hell that is.
You also need to. Do you know how to read it? Jenny Nicholson does. What if it says like "bitch" and stuff?
I have done extensive research, but I'm still yeah. I should.
What if it says
eventually-
I like pee?
I just keep going. I'm gonna see how many. That's how I'm learning it, Tim. As I'm getting it tattooed on me, different
Pee
words
is
and
great.
phrases, and that's how I'm learning it. And I'm not gonna stop getting tattoos until I can read it
I mean,
like English.
I like that they're it's cool. It's cool looking writing and just far enough away from like runes
Script.
in script. Yeah, that it looks cool, right?
They look more like symbols.
Yeah, I like it. I love Star Wars, and I like it. And I didn't want to
Do
do
you,
like.
Pat?
I do love it. I do love
Oh,
it.
Pat, do you want to talk
love
about
the
Acolyte on recorded
I love the
audio?
I'm down if you and Jane want to do a season retrospective. Her and I had been messaging. We did because we didn't want to spoil stuff for
Yeah.
you after the finale.
Oh, Tim doesn't care. Tim loves spoilers.
No.
I'm joking. Don't spoil Tim. Don't spoil Tim. Don't do it.
I'm turning down the temperature degree down here.
Ahoy.
Free RP.
Okay, I give you guys all gold.
I don't think it's the room itself. I think it's the fact that I was
That you're
on
in it. Hey.
No, I was. Yeah.
It's those
So they
fucking
call me the furnace.
brownies you have, and you're fucking going through menopause right now. Made with
Sure.
100% horse livers.
Can you read the ingredients on these?
Thank you,
Whale
Chaz
milk.
Badoom. Good to see you again. Pat, you got a 1 flex, my brother.
I did.
He
I
did
didn't see
wa-
it.
I did. I watched him do it.
All right, fine. Show me your feet. Oh.
I can't. I'm not that
I'm
flexible.
not gonna front that every time Pat flexes, I'm like locked on the screen when he does.
Did you see like brightly? Like, did you just go full screen on
my
your
calves
Zoom?
aren't-
Like,
Yeah.
My calves have some nice definition, but they're not nearly. They don't have the thickness
calves?
of Tim's calves.
I was
I've
rubbing
been-
my leg
I have-
yesterday, and I was like, "Damn, what the fuck is going on down here?" This
I
is
have
crazy.
for my size, I have small small calves and ankles for my size. We'll say
You've got the classic dad bod, but like buff dad, where you're just like huge and then like little sticks.
Well, my
You look like every
it sucks 'cause
professional
my
wrestler
thighs
from
are
the
not
40s.
small. My thighs are not small.
I'll tell you what, Pat. I don't have arms or abs, but I got fat guy calves, and they look good. They like I stand up. If I stand on my toes, there's like this fucking like chiseled
Hell yeah.
calves. It's
Nice.
Almost 100% of people I show my calves to go, "Ew, gross! What the fuck?" So that's always fun for me.
That's fine. But what about ass? Let's talk about ass.
I
Who's
got a
the
big
dad
butt.
ass.
For a while, I
I got a
had
little
one
bit
of the
of a-
best
yeah.
butts in many regions. People
Yeah.
would compare it like as the
Listen.
water standard, so to speak.
Jennifer, Tim's wife, and I, when we first met, had a gushing session about Tim's ass, and Tim like walked over, and goes, "What are you two talking about?" And then we both said your ass, and you're like, "I'm not drunk enough yet," and then like you walked
There we
away,
go.
and then we kept talking about it, and then Tim came back and was like,
Not-
"Okay, I'm
not
drunk
yet.
kind of
enough
annoyed that
now."
you have like just naturally, whereas like I would have to like do squats 3 times a week.
Whenever I see folks that have no butt but do have meat on their body, I feel very bad for them. And then I get really
It
angry
goes
with
everywhere
people.
but there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And then
mean-
people that are like rail thin and have a juicy butt, I'm like, what the fuck?
When
God's
straight people have a big plump perky ass, I'm like, for what?
For
Like I get
what?
mad because I'm like, what the fuck are you using that for?
All
Like,
that cake,
donate
no
that.
dessert.
Yeah, like donate that. Like you're not using that for anything.
Why am I on Twitter? Get out of here.
Why are you
I
on
received
Twitter?
so many. I was checking to see if I hit tweet on my live.
What's
post.
Twitter?
Sorry,
Yeah, what even is
X.com.
that?
Shut the
Twitter
fuck
is
up.
so funny, guys.
Formerly known as.
Literally, ever since old dude had when they were busting off on old dude at his little rally, from that period
Oh,
till
I haven't
now,
seen that yet. I didn't see it.
Twitter has been so fucking funny. So funny. I've been laughing nonstop thanks to Twitter. I'm so sorry that people left that app because they didn't curate their feed
Listen,
like I did.
Yeah.
But god damn, it was so funny.
Dead naming people. Very bad. Uncool. I'll punch you in the face.
Oh yeah, dead naming people's bad.
Dead
I don't
naming
know what-
Twitter.
Oh,
Dead naming
Yes,
Twitter,
thumbs
great.
up.
We
2
love
thumbs
it.
up.
Yeah, we're dead
We-
naming Twitter for the rest of our lives.
We have that tangential joke of there's a wrestler who was called Luchasaurus, but due to his abusive a leader of
Father?
his father, has he ever said he's Lucha's father? Renamed him Killswitch because that's his like finishing move. So he's literally just said he's my right arm of justice or something like that. But he's always really shitty to him. They did like this Christmas thing where the one son he likes, I forget what he gave him, but it was just
like a card or something.
yeah, it was the equivalent of like macaroni art, and he's
Yeah.
like, but Luchasaurus did like a beautiful painting, and he's like, it's okay, I guess, and it's but this though,
Yeah,
it's great.
I love this card.
Yeah,
This is
Listen,
like CVS
y'all
birthday
are
card. I love this.
Dangerously close to getting me into wrestling. I saw a
It's so
video
easy.
of Rhea Ripley grabbing a guy by the hair and licking the side of his face, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's
We all
WWE.
saw that
That's
video, Pat.
WWE.
That's WWE. We don't like them. However, Pat, that's such like surface level, like that's child's play.
Mhm.
To be honest, like
I needed to
they
show
had
you the man's
full-blown-
breasts that boobed breastily last night.
Yeah, and then there's like the Lebanese that was taking place,
Mm.
and that storyline was
Mm.
incredible.
Mm.
And then Mina's entrance music makes me like want to get up and just like throw my ass in a heart shape M.
Because
Like,
in
it's just
Japan,
so good.
all the girls have like they like come out in like dance numbers, basically.
Yeah, they like dance and like they have choreography, and then this other girl's like, "Hello, I want a thing. I'm gonna kill this other girl," and then like she's like bleeding, and then she's like licking the blood off her face, and
Oh,
then
it's
like
so good.
posing with like her hip out and her like tits up, and I'm like, "What is going?" And I'm like screaming at the TV, and then Preston Vance, Pellegrosso or whatever his name is, his titties are out here.
Where's
and
he
he's
been?
just like, he's off working out and getting hotter. It looks like, and I'm just. It's so good. It's perfect. Pat. The
Hangman's
wrestling is
breasts
great.
last night were out of control.
Out of
He-
control.
I mean,
His name's Hangman.
Hangman Adam
Hangman
Page,
Page, baby.
yeah. He has
Hangman
a
Pussy
cowboy
Pants
gimmick.
Page.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, he has
so
a cowboy
good.
gimmick, and
Related.
he is. He looks like Jared Key. Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like Jared Kiso, but like the cowboy American version,
Mhm.
Mm.
but like hotter.
And now he's
like,
mad.
Jesus.
So he's like he's really interesting because he's a bad guy and like everything, but he thinks he's right, and he kind of is right about being mad at the current world champion. So even though he's like he beats the fuck out of like every ref in every match, he still comes out the good boy door because he's like, I'm justified. I will do whatever it takes.
I'm right.
To kill that man. And he threw a T-shirt at my family. We had to move. He broke into my house. It's so good.
It's so good. God, Hangman Page is so hot.
I mean, I think if you showed the picture that Josh was talking about of Mariah May covered in blood, with a weeping woman at her feet, then that should hook you pretty quickly.
Yeah, it'll activate you. It's good. It's so good. It's a fun time. It's drag.
That's
Will
right.
you guys take Pat and I to a wrestling game?
Wrestling
Yes.
game? Okay.
Absolutely, wrestling
110%.
Wrestling.
No, because if we go to a wrestling game and I want Patrick Edwards to meet Dan the father, so they
Mhm.
can just be they can just dad at each other until their frequencies like harmonize.
Yeah.
And then like we'll see like we'll find a new renewable energy source.
Yeah, like
I agree
nuclear
with
fission.
Cheese Butter Doom, and I feel like I feel like to get me over the hump, I'd have to be like I'd have to go with y'all.
Yeah, that's
and
how it
see with
works.
friends
I mean,
or
that's
something.
that is not a failing on your part. I mean,
No, that's what got me because I always thought pro wrestling
watching
was like,
something with people who are really into it, who are very enthusiastic, and are also like will like break stuff down for
Exactly.
you
Yes.
in like a fun way, not like a
Yeah.
kind of thing. You know, like there's way like a good example of this is is actually hockey for me. Is once I sat and watched like a playoff hockey game with someone who really knew the game and pointed stuff out. I don't watch any of it during the season, but like
what's
I
up,
like
One
playoff
Flex?
hockey.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
I am Stu.
that was me
Playoff
when I
hockey's
watched
fun
hockey.
because it's like like it's like it's a series sport. Playoffs play like best of 7.
Yeah.
And they hate each other so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
by like game
yeah.
4, game 5, and they are just beating the ever-loving
They just
shit out of each
fight.
other by
That's
then.
crazy.
and they're like they're all kind of hot, even though they're missing teeth, which is like I didn't expect that.
There is a league of dump trucks. The NHL.
Yes. Yeah, you have to
It's
have
the power in
hockey,
those
hockey
legs.
butts.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're ice skating,
They have to
yeah,
get
you
like
gotta be thick.
special custom pants because of their hockey butts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, yeah, pushing. God damn. Yeah, I took my sister to a wrestling match last weekend, and it was like hardcore, like breaking light tubes and like panes of glass and shit and doors. Really, I guess my assumption is indie wrestlers go through doors because they can probably just like go get cheap doors from whatever warehouse. Like, oh yeah, these ones suck. We didn't do it right. Whereas like tables are probably expensive. I don't know. And she was just like freaking out, both holding her face and having a death grip on Jennifer, my wife, as everything was going on, because it is like the most fun thing you can do, even if you're not into the wrestling. Like, people are always shocked how much fun it is because of the flipping and how loud the mat is, how much energy there is in the crowd, and this is just for
energy's
indie wrestling.
Delicious. Yeah.
Indie wrestling's more fun to go to,
Yeah.
but the bigger things, there's like a completely different energy of like, okay, there's several thousand people cheering at once that are unreal,
Yeah, it's not like the indie match that I took Bebo to when he was freaking 2 years old, and it was just a bunch of metalheads, and they had like a band that was and like he's like, this is too scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a PG show last weekend as well. We were sickos where Bachman and Nika came to my house for a show on Friday, and then me and Bachman went to his house on Saturday morning or whatever, and then went to another show. That one was PG, and it was really fun because like the bad heels were just like being mean to the children, but in a very cartoon way, and then the good guys would like put the heel in the headlock and then let all the kids come up and slap him, and I was like, that has to be so much fun for those
It was like
people.
PG wrestling shows. Nobody said any bad words, but all the wrestlers' parents died.
Yeah. There was one guy that was like, who called him a bitch? I can't say that, but you should do it again or else I won't get paid. It's like, you just said
Man.
bitch.
Yeah, the little kids can say it.
Yeah.
Little kids can say it, yeah. There was when I was with Tim, apparently there's some like child who goes that's like a regular, and all they do is just give the middle finger to every wrestler that walks by. And that's always
Love it.
funny.
Explaining
Also,
that,
they
like,
smell good, which
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Because they're up there sweaty and like rubbing each other and like flipping and doing all that stuff, and then like you meet them
That's
and
just
you're like,
professional courtesy, bro.
they smell so good.
If you're gonna have to slap meats with another dude
Mhm.
for an hour on stage, you
Mhm.
gotta smell good.
Well,
Mhm.
yes, but also like we're all human, and you're gonna get sweaty up there, and sometimes you get a little stinky from working out, and that's okay. I'm not gonna judge. but I was just more like blown away. Like if Hangman walked by me after a wrestling match and it just smelled like Febreze, I would be so confused.
That would be weird.
Oh, should we jump in?
What?
Yes.
Do we need roll 20?
Maybe.
God damn it. All right, hold on. Let me open up. Like, I have to use a whole different browser, and that's why I need to know.
All right. While you get that set up, I'm gonna go ahead and say, "Ahoy, mateys!"
Ahoy, mateys.
Ahoy, mateys.
I've started
Yo.
leaving that breathing room. Welcome back to Wayward Shores. Go around the horn and do a quick kind of status update on who you're playing and what their deal is right now. Tim.
I play Tempest Tallahassee, the Water Genasi Bard. He wears sort of white pearlescent leather armor mixed with very is pearlescent the word I'm looking for? What's the like oil slick?
Opalescent?
Opalescent?
Oh.
Iridescent?
Iridescent?
Iridescent,
Is that the word I'm
yeah.
looking for?
Glossy?
I mean, glossy. Yeah, like the oil slicks inside of some shells. You know, very prismatic, maybe, but flared out like some fishies, like a coat that goes down with his belt and things like that.
Thighs out.
Thighs out. He has definitely thigh cutouts and probably a little bit of his belly too in fun ways. He is, what's his deal right now? Right, he just got rid of his cursed skull. Shout out.
You gave it to a child, yeah.
I gave it to
That's
a
right.
baby. But he did say while wearing the a curse by the skull, he would take it back if it became too much of a burden to bear. But now he's in his liar era. It just feels good to lie.
That's right. We'll talk about okay. Jennifer.
Hi, I'm playing Nimue. She's got books. She's got a gopher. She's got a talking sword. She's also a frog.
Brett.
I'm Sensei Steve, human martial arts sorcerer shark. Yeah, that's my vibe. Imagine Street Fighter Ryu, but he's instead of an actual gi, it's more of a bathrobe, and he's got a sculptor theme fish stuff and a fish hat.
And you're a white man.
Is Ryu not white?
No, Ryu is absolutely not white. He's
No,
He's not a
Ryu
white
is
man.
Japanese.
Ken,
Oh
Ken
shit!
is white.
Okay,
Ken is white.
Ken's the white. Yeah, I got him mixed
and
up
we
for
have
just half a second
established
there. For half a
He's
second
got
there, I got him
full
mixed up.
beard, but no body hair.
Yes, yeah, no body hair except on the face.
Yeah. Oh, and back. He got a lot of back.
Oh yeah,
hair.
yeah, yeah. You have a hairy back. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
we
yeah.
hold on.
Josh.
Hello, I play Eck, Eccles for short. I am a kobold platinum dragon. I have a blue champion's tunic that shows me the enemy's HP and numeric value. You know, and I'm vibing. I'm on the hunt to find my missing twin brother.
All right. So last time, the
Pat,
morning
describe
after
yourself
the
and every NPC we've ever met
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
like
Pat, what the
to
fuck?
describe every
in order.
Yeah, in appearance order.
So after the fight outside the Emerald Estate between Steelbirds and Apple Downs, in the morning you all went out and you decided to go by a cafe to get some coffees and matchas and some pastries. You overheard a couple toadies, fans of Nimue, fighting, and it was the one who was very pro Nimue who you gave the skull to, right, Tim? That would be Phineas.
Mm-hmm. Because we
Phineas
deputized them.
McIntosh.
We're
Right.
creating bands of street gangs, street teams,
Yep.
if you will, to
Yep.
uphold the God's champions' honor.
And apparently there is a rumor going around that Nimue cheated in the Legends Bounty Heroes tournament. And so Phineas was fighting because Phineas didn't believe it, and he's loyal to Nimue with his friend Bradford. Bradford said he had overheard it at Hingling's Bait and Tackle
Mm-hmm,
shop.
mm-hmm.
You went 2 hanglings, and there were some sort of old fogey fisher folk at the counter, and one of them, a Wayama, who likes to gossip. We kind of left it off that he had told you he heard it from Brielle Morant, who is sort of the operations manager at the Southern District Fish Market. And it's still kind of mid-morning.
Does your DM,
And that's
when
what-
you ask them if you need roll 20, and they're like, maybe, I don't know, and you just pull it up just in case, and you're loaded into a whole ass, like, battleground with painstaking
What?
details.
Yeah, I almost threw my computer into my monitor. 'Cause I was like, I could have had this pulled up before we started.
Scared me.
I'm not scared. I just want to have your. This is the thing, right? As an artist, Pat, as someone who does art via photography, I want people to see it. So just be like, hey, I made a roll 20 thing. Look at it. And then we'll all be
Okay.
like, wow, Pat, you're so cool. Holy crap. Look at all
Okay.
Pat, look how much work you did, Pat. Wow, Pat, look at all this work. Then we can like hype you up and make you feel good about all this work that you did.
Okay.
Did
So-
you put each one of those fish there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat drew those.
Yeah, I hand drew everything.
Everything on here, Pat, even the little planks of wood, Pat did that.
So I and again, we don't have to jump if anyone has any stops or errands they want to run along the way. Or I imagine, are you like, no, we are following this thread. We are going to the
I
fish
gotta-
market.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Make a habit of actually maybe intentionally saying that Steve hypes everyone up on the way over. Although I feel like our bait shop like hype sesh should have qualified for inspiring leader. But please, everyone, grab your 9 points, temp HP.
I will do this.
Thanks, King. Pat, we don't
there-
say it a lot, just like how Brett wanted to make sure, but I find a public restroom and I go to the bathroom.
All right.
Oh yeah, I do. I go with Tempest.
Mm-hmm,
We go together.
mm-hmm. We wash
All
our
right.
hands, too.
I mean, the
That's
cafe, the
100%.
Baked Bean, has restrooms for paying customers, which you all were. So
What else did I do? I also, Pat, gave Nimue a crown.
hmm It's very cute.
Did that.
oh, that's right. So you arrive and you kind of come in from this is a part of the dock toward the southern end, central southern end of Bridgesport. And it's one of a couple fish markets where, fisher folk, fish is probably one of the largest commerce or industry in Bridgesport.
Well,
And
not dead bodies.
not dead bodies. No, y'all have cornered that market. So it's kind of a bustling fish market with different tents set up and stalls where people are selling different catches. They've got lots of daisy bass, but there are people selling shellfish and crustaceans, people selling cephalopods, octopus and squid, everything you kind of imagine people are kind of hawking, selling. It is vibrant. It is a nice day weather-wise, despite some of the bad vibes of the city with the conflict. This area is still pretty bustling, as you see plenty of people. Right in front of you, you see a pair of Wayama talking with a dwarven man. You kind of look down further, you see a couple humans inspecting some fish in a barrel further down the dock. You see a big purple tent that's kind of like the office of the operations, kind of just sort of overseeing it all. And you can't really see, I know on the map you can see, kind of really see what's kind of going on the other side of it. But yeah. And the name
Is
you
it
were given
Boar?
was, you can't see that. Not
As a
yet. Not where you're
player, that character is that a boar?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
that's all.
As much work as I put into the maps, I'm too lazy to fuck with Fog of War.
But no, it's because you want us to see all of your work and admire it and be like, wow, Pat, look how
Mhm.
cool it is.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be fog. There's no war here, so there'd be no fog.
Yeah, totally.
And
So-
and they are flying legally, so who knows what more they can see.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
on
that's
people's
right.
shoulders. I'm an Owen.
Yeah, and that's you kind of walk into the section of dock that is the fish market.
All right, and this is just like, I guess for reference, right? Like, even though Tempest has decided to go full on evil alignment by cursing a child,
No.
this is still kind of just like a fun outing, right? Like, we're like, someone's trash talking us. Let's just go fly around. So we're gonna fly in here like high on the hype, like big and loud, and on Steve's jet boots, and it's gonna be. It's not a secret that we're here.
We're just having a fun day.
We're having a fun
I
day.
don't say
doing
it
that-
all the time, but
Yeah.
I think that Nimue often is on Steve's shoulder.
Okay.
That's just how I imagine it.
Yeah. But Owen is also with us because I was on Owen's shoulders.
And
you're on
so doing that,
Steve's a
coming
little
in
hurt by
very, very non-discreet, this Wayama woman closest to you, she kind of turns and sees you. She's like, I like your style. Right.
Yo.
If you're looking to talk to the crab merchant, you got to wait behind us. We're still dealing here.
How's the fit on the Wayama? Can I return the compliment, or is it kind of like someone grody?
Or is it a bad fit?
Whatever you
Pretty
like.
minimal. pretty minimal clothes because it looks like they're somebody who spends a lot of time under the water. So pretty minimal.
Oh, so it's just out.
Alright.
It's all hanging out.
Awooga.
I mean, they are wearing clothes, but it's just very like, it's more of, you can tell they are adhering to societal norms. Out of
Pat, hold on.
necessity.
I'm raising my hand. Societal
Yeah.
norms, you just said. We all agree that societal norms is that women's chests should be desexualized, right? Like the I say women in the generic sense, but I mean like breasts
That's how the
are
law
not
would be
sexual
said.
things, right? Like, do the Wayama adhere to that, or are we talking about like the puritanical, like women are utterly
Utterly.
sexual beings and must be caged in fabric at all times,
Say it.
unable to have freedom? What's the societal norm here for the Wayama?
Man, really put me on the spot here.
Also, do we get circumcised here, or is that crime against the body
I am a
rectified?
kobold, so I don't have to answer that because we don't have external genitalia unless Pat wants us to.
She was just rocking bottoms.
Sick. And that would be normal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
We're progressive on this show.
Whoa. That's crazy.
We're progressive on this show.
Tempest is still like, whoa! Every time it goes
Yeah, I was
outside.
like, Tempest is probably like,
Yo! What?
from the back.
At the very least, Steve has trouble returning the compliment, and he's just kind of like.
She turns back anyway, and she's getting back. They're kind of haggling with the dwarf over these crabs.
Why would they think we want crabs? That's weird.
So, like, Steve wants to use his stink eye sense, and like we walked in big and loud. Does anyone look at us like unpleasantly?
Yeah, specifically, does anyone react to Nimue?
'Cause, I
Right
mean, we
now,
have to have at least-
only these three near you have really noticed you.
Come on. We gotta be louder, is what he's saying. More flamboyant.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's go in, guys.
Okay.
Behind you all the way.
I'm drumming on Owen's head while we're walking in.
Yeah, I try to arrange you all in how I think you would enter a situation in the order as far as who's in front of who.
You gotta protect me.
I was about to say Steven. It's probably Steven Nimue in front. Me and Owen are in the back. Tempest is in the
I
middle.
think Owen, you left. No, Owen was with you.
Yeah,
He was come here, so I gotta get Owen in here.
because I was on his
Pat
shoulders.
was
Oh,
I wasn't expecting Owen to die today, but I guess you're bringing him in.
Here we are. All right.
No, if there's a fight, I'm gonna tell
There he
Owen to
is.
run. I can protect him until he gets
There
out.
he is.
Well, does
I mean,
Owen
he's looking
get...
a little less. He's looking a little less squishy.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Also,
sitting
you
on his
know.
shoulders because it's weight training.
He's
I'm
like
like his.
toned now.
Yeah.
I'm so excited when his voice finally fully changes. So I can stop doing that.
Brett, does your pep talk affect him, or is it like a
Oh yeah,
certain
Owen
number of
gets
creature
9
thing?
HP.
Hell yeah.
I
Okay.
think it's like 6 people, but we're not 6. So
Okay.
Well, Tempest
like-
is a Gemini, so
One guy passing by, you get that too, brother. Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
you're right there,
I
brother.
feel great.
So yeah,
6.
Owen would be like, if we're looking at the tent or nearby, like that's usually around where people that like run the market hang out in.
Well, it looks like we need to go there then, see who's doing this slander, then sue them with our fists.
I don't think that's what sue means, bro.
That's a great. I'm surprised I haven't seen that law firm commercial yet. We'll sue them with our fists for you.
There's a
Call
billboard in St. Louis
Call the fist.
called Jungle Law. It's fun.
A jungle law. Tempest.
What's the over under and how many law firms lawyers have nicknamed themselves the Hammer in this country?
Goddamn.
Oh, jeez, this has got to be so fucking many.
70% of them? Maybe?
Yeah,
At least.
Yeah.
yeah, and 100% of them are men.
Well, yeah,
The Jungle Law is a lady.
of the
which is
Hammers,
fun.
Jennifer, not lawyers, like the lawyers that are pretentious enough to call themselves the Hammer.
Facts. Do we
Hammer
want
your
Tempest to be incredibly flamboyant as we walk into the thing?
Tempest is look at his thighs.
No, I mean like, do we want to exponentially increase it?
Up to y'all. I mean, depends on what we're going for. If you don't want it to make it seem like Nimue is trying to get attention, which he's not, obviously.
Because 2 things: Tempest did win the hottest person award, and
That's
2, I could set Tempest on fire because it won't hurt. But then
No
you
one
could,
would
like,
ever, though,
flourish
Think
like-
of claiming cheating on that, though. I'm just saying. Like,
No, because also you could just look at him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'll kick the tent flap down and be like, "Who's the motherfucker here?"
so
Yeah.
you can move your pieces. Are you going to walk around to the front of this tent? This
I
kind
go,
of,
Is that a boar?"
well, yeah. As you come around, as you go and you get to in front of it, yeah. As you come around and you
let's
get,
place ourselves in the middle of as many of these tokens as possible.
I don't think
Who's
these
a
are
good
bad
boy?
guys. They're just
Who's a
people.
good boy?
stop it. Moving you. There. Where's Steve? Where'd Steve go?
My neighbors had
Where'd
a
you go?
potbelly pig. It's probably under
Steve's
somebody.
under
Steve's
somebody.
under Owen. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Our neighbors had a potbelly pig when I was a wee little one. That was the greatest time in the world.
Nice. Yeah. So as you kind of come around and you get an angle, and you
I
are going to
got
go into this
stuck under
tent,
a
you
door.
see, you see very clearly 4 dwarves, 1 clad in steelbeard heavy plate, 3 wearing overcoats, and a big boar on a leash. Hold it. One of them. They take no notice of you. One of them kind of glances over you. The one in the plate kind of gives you like a once over, no recognition. And the ones, there's a counter there and there's some kegs, big barrels and kegs behind the counter.
Ah,
And you see a human woman behind the counter and one of the and they seem to be having a heated discussion.
So they don't notice us. Are any of the dwarves the one that
No,
got
the
away
dwarf,
from that?
the one in plate absolutely clocked you.
Okay, it
like
is that
it's like
guy?
there,
Okay.
so he's facing like away, like scanning the crowd, and he absolutely clocked you. But there's no he just kind of
Yeah,
your people, your people
we're just
coming to the market.
people to him. Yeah, we're not like anything special.
how rude.
But is he? But do we know him? Is he the guy that got away from that last fight? Or
No,
or is
'cause the
he
guy that got away
you
wasn't
don't
in heavy
recognize
armor.
any. I mean, other than the fact that they're clearly wearing, whether it's the armor or the coats. And you saw boars they're clearly steelbeards. For you all know this. They're clearly steelbeards.
Oh, but they're having a heated discussion with the barkeep.
Yeah, with this human
Can
woman.
we tell what they're saying?
Yeah, you can kind of overhear. You kind of come in mid sentence, and the dwarf is saying, "Says like, pay what you owe. You're gonna pay what you owe." And then the woman's like, "I don't know what to tell you. I don't own all the stalls. I just want to facilitate. The thing and shite. I don't know what to tell you." And he's like, "Shut the fuck up. You're gonna pay what you owe, and all these stalls are gonna pay their tax. That's the way it is now. See, or we're gonna get messy."
I'm I'm casually, just very gently drumming on Owen's head, and while they're talking, I'm gonna kind of like quietly lean over to Tempest, who is as tall as my head probably, with his height, and just be like, "They are really bad at being criminals. Like they're so bad at this.
I could do it better. We should probably just do it better. I don't know.
Right? Like you have no idea how to like secure the bag." And I'm like so whispering.
And then I say slightly louder, amateurish.
While you are, go ahead.
I gotta know for my character. This is like a serious, stupid question for my character's motivation because we've sort of joked about this before. Are the dwarf taxes more than the previous taxes? Were there?
You have no
before?
idea. You have no idea when they say you have no idea if this is something they're trying to extort in addition to whatever like mayoral, like municipal taxes Anchor Landing is charging. You have no idea if the Apple Downs even bothered to do stuff like this.
They only had 2
You
guys.
don't know.
But like we
Yeah, if
have a
anything,
business. We don't we don't get charged.
well, I was
We're
gonna
not
say
on
the only
quarterly
thing that makes
tax
sense to me
payments?
is that the Apple Downs
No,
were
like
smarter.
when I do your revenue for like Emerald Estate and there's like fee, like you pay Birdie and stuff like that. Like I take out a tiny bit that does get paid to
What?
the town of Bridgesport.
Oh, okay,
Tim's
never
about
mind.
to scream.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm like,
So you have
I'm
no
just-
idea. You don't
All
know, and all you know is they are basically very blatantly going around and just like basically demanding like tribute from places.
okay.
You don't know if the Apple Downs did this to any degree. You don't know. All you know. This is what you do know. This is what you know. You know what you've seen. You've witnessed. While you're kind of Steve is having this internal thought of like, how bad is this? While Eck is trash talking them to Tempest, you see this discussion is getting a little more heated and it's kind of devolving into actual threat, like very like not even veiled, blatant threats against this woman. And also you hear the one dwarf saying, "Listen here, Miss Morant, I wouldn't like to cut your ears off to teach you a lesson because you're not hearing me right, but I'm gonna do it." Remember, Brielle Morant is who you're here to find. But as this is happening, you see past them, there is a very, very tall humanoid woman with blonde hair wearing full plate armor and a giant greatsword on her back. She seems to be talking to a lizard folk person next to this fish. And as this heated discussion gets a little louder, a little more tense, and it devolved into a blatant threat of violence, she stops mid-conversation with this lizard folk, turns to them, approaches, and says, "Here now, I'll have none of that, you threatening this poor woman. Not on my watch."
Ooh, this is getting juicy. What?
Yeah,
And
I was
then
about to
they
like
turn,
What are we supposed
me
to
and
do
Tempest
here?
are like are so big. We're like,
I mean,
they
popcorn
turn to
shrimp.
her, and the plate takes a step forward, and these ones turn to her and say, "Mind your fucking business, lass, or we'll cut you down to our size."
I like that.
Because
I gotta say,
she's
this
like
is the first-
6'2", 6'3".
oh my god, she's
Is
almost
she
as tall as
human?
Tempest.
campaign.
She looks
What was
she looks humanoid, yeah.
It's that one bitch from
Kind of like a tan, maybe like a tan, like a more like a light brown tannish beige skin tone.
what's that
Um,
tall lady name from that show Game of Thrones? What's her name? Is that her? Did you put her
Oh,
in here?
Brianna
I
Tarth.
immediately
Oh,
forgot.
Brianna Tarth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That is I think that is a really good touchstone for the energy, the vibe she's putting out there.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah, Pat.
I think that's a
Pat
really
unlocked a
thank you,
lot
Josh.
for a
That's a
bunch of
very
listeners with
good
that one.
like if you want a touchstone for the vibes that she's putting out, the aura she's putting out, it's very that coded. Yes.
Oh yeah, Pat's
Very-
getting some
yeah.
reaching some new fans with that one. I know that's right.
And with the dwarf telling her that they'll cut her down to their size, she draws her big two-handed great sword,
Holy shit.
and she
Okay.
goes, "Oh, really? I would very much like to see that."
Pause, Michael. We
And
hit
the
pause.
dwarves
We
are
hit
reaching for their
pause.
weapons.
We hit pause.
Yeah. Pause. Okay. Yeah.
We hit pause on our
Pause.
PlayStation.
Patrick, I have a question. If you okay, if you could quantify it by number, how much experience does she look like she has? Like if you had like a threshold of experience that you could quantify by number, what
She looks formidable. I'll say she
Four.
looks like, I mean, you see no hesitation in her. You see no you don't really see any fear. she drew that sword with some serious confidence.
And we don't know who this
Okay.
person is at all.
You have no idea.
But she's
Someone, all of you roll me.
I just need to.
What
I
would
wanna
be-
look at-
would it be-
I want to
what do you
look at
think-
Tempest real quick.
Okay.
We need to converse.
Yeah.
We need to
Well-
before you pull us into this fucking thing. I want to look at Tempest and say, like, because Tempest's been dick riding the fucking dwarves real hard here, and I just want to look at him and be like, bro, can we intervene here?
I mean, I guess.
Have you had enough?
I mean, I just
It's less
know.
about dick riding the dwarves. It's more about just I don't want to deal with it.
I just
I
know
don't want to
that-
be in the middle.
These people seem really rational and honorable. So I feel like if we're just nice enough, they're eventually gonna be like, I don't know, give us like discounts on things. Why are you looking? It could happen. People just give me stuff a lot of times.
That's true.
They're just gonna beat it. They're gonna cut the ears off a merchant, bro.
Oh, that's
I
not
don't think
good.
that lady's gonna let him.
Well, how about this? I have a way with words. I will stop this simply. But if they start to try to hit me,
Can
please
I
save
ask you?
Wait. What's up,
What
Pat?
we're gonna? Okay, no. If you want to, I was just gonna ask you real quick. To something your characters might remember that you the players might not. Would you roll insight, and I'll just tell you, or would it be history?
Or like history. I think it depends on the context of what's going on.
I'll let you choose.
Okay.
But also, Tim, what did you say? Do you say something in character?
Yeah, probably from back where we are now in the order. I'm like, hey, now it's too beautiful of a day to be doing that. Am I right?
I got a 6 insight. I am
I
nothing. Pat.
got
7
a
history.
Yeah, I got a 3
22
history.
insight.
I got a
Okay.
3
I
or
rolled
a
really
6.
bad.
I am latched onto Owen, and I am like I'm drumming a little harder now than I probably should be.
All right.
Because
So Tempest, you tell him to like kind of basically politely
22
chill out.
insight.
22 insight. Nim,
There you
got it,
go.
got
Hell
it.
yeah.
Tempest, but you tell them to kind of maybe chill out a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, cool your jets, mister.
So this one kind of turns
fucking
to
dad
you.
coded, bro.
The heavy kind of like takes a half a step in between, kind of like looking at both. This one kind of turns to you and says, "Mind your fucking business, Stretch, or you'll be next." As the
So is
the
Height with
heavy
you.
kind of moves and shifts Nimue, because he kind of sees where this other like potential
Yeah.
threat is coming from. You get a better look at her armor, and with that, we said 22
Yeah.
insight, you recognize the emblem, the crest on her armor is identical to the one to the knight whose body you found on top of the mountain on the island you shipwrecked on. Who was wearing a head from the
Oh,
nation of Sterling Rock.
damn.
It's the same emblem. It's like a.
I'm
I
gonna
think.
unsheath Cinder Strike just a little bit.
Sister!
Hey,
Yeah, well.
Yes,
hey, do you know her?
It's hot.
Does Cinder Strike have memory?
Yeah.
It's so difficult. It's like I feel like I'm my own person, but it's like, yeah, it's very fuzzy, right? The piece of the Sir Wolfgang who was like put into me to give me the consciousness, it is like very fuzzy. Like I don't remember like Sir Wolfgang's childhood or something like that, right? And it's sometimes things come. It's hard to
Oh, were you
describe.
with him since he was a child? Was he a child knight?
No, I don't. No, I don't believe. No, I basically only remember like it's weird. It's almost like very like I don't dream, so I don't know what dreams really are. But it's very fuzzy, is what I'll say.
Oh,
It's
We
like,
can work
did
on
have
that.
Yeah, we
it's
had an
like,
esoteric
imagine
conversation
if you
about
were
that
trying to
one
like look at something and there was a lot of smoke between you and the thing you were trying to look at. You know, that's a way I could describe it. You're trying to like look through the smoke to something. So like I don't know. It gets like the vibes. Maybe
Yeah,
we lose
okay.
her.
And then I resheet.
We should
Hey,
get the sword
Steve.
therapy soon.
Steve,
Yeah.
that lady, she's got the emblem of that dead guy that we found Cinder Strike on.
I mean, she's cool.
I guess so. Cinderstrike doesn't have memories really, so he doesn't really remember her. But probably.
All right. I mean, Steve hates Cinderstrike, but he likes Cinderstrike, right? So like, I guess fuck Pat. If Tempest, if you're in on the fight, I'm gonna try to catch Brienne of Tarth's fucking like eye line and be like, and then like get in a fight pose.
Are we gonna fight?
Brett,
I say.
let me handle this. I got this. Pat, I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay,
Okay.
the dice know. I would like to do a. Why did I make my character like this? Deception, and I want to try to decept with a 11, just to be like, they've already paid, good sir. They've already paid.
Can you roll an 11?
Yeah.
He's new. He's
dwarf-
got to get back in the flow of it.
The dwarf's
Pat.
like, no, they fucking didn't.
Oh,
Not used to lying,
Well,
I
Pat.
haven't lied in so long. I felt
yeah,
great.
he's
I was so out of
he's
practice.
back into it. Yeah, you got it. He's easing into it.
I'm
Well-
about to. You tell you what.
Fuck.
You
You
lot
shut-
stay right here.
you shut
When
the
we're
fuck
done
up.
with this, we're gonna talk to you about your tax.
No,
For
no.
speaking up out of turn.
You know who we are, right? Look, Mr. The Steelbeards love us.
No.
Oh, what was it? Angus?
Oh, yeah?
Was it Angus? Is that who he helped?
Yeah.
Angus
Oh, you mean-
Steelbeard didn't.
You better be
Prob-
careful whose name you invoke.
Angus
Because you don't know
Steelbeard.
Angus. You use his name, and we find out you didn't use his name.
What?
We're gonna string you up by your ankles and feed you to the crabs.
You don't know who we are. That's so embarrassing for you.
No, you're
Ang-
fucking loudmouth nobodies, and I'm about to shut it permanently.
I'm not a nobody.
Yeah, when
he
he
got the
says
hottest
that,
guy
then
at
we're
work.
just like offended
Yeah, like
that they don't know who we are.
you don't know. You don't know who Tempest is?
Call Angus, or else, because you're making me angry, and I might have to
No,
just teach
I
you a
don't like
lesson.
being told what to do.
I might have to teach
by
your
the
little
looks of
hiney
you.
a
Who the
lesson.
fuck are you? And
right, I guess
the
we have to
knight,
kill these
she's
guys.
like,
God
she's
damn it.
like, are we? She looks very confused. Are we?
Jesus.
What? I'm so confused. What's happening?
I'm climbing down off of Owen, and as I come down, I'm gonna be like, Owen, please, like, become very distant from this area. You can come back later.
You see, other people nearby are kind of like scooching.
The guy
Away.
next to me, I throw a quick, who are these jabronis? Am I right? Do you want to help us fight these guys, or what's up?
Yeah.
No? Okay, bye.
No thanks.
Yes, I would like Owen to be free of the battle map, please. It's like,
Owen can step back. Yeah, Owen can
Fine,
kind of
man.
pull back here. He kind of comes back to these people like, you should probably like get inside or go hide somewhere. The things might get ugly. No
Well,
worry, my boss will handle it.
I think we are now duty bound, sir, to teach you a lesson. And yes, I will be speaking to your manager, Angus, about this. Because you're about to get in trouble, and so forth.
Fuck this. Sort the lot of them out.
No!
Oh no.
And then I duck down behind my friends and let out a yelp.
duck down behind the tiniest front line ever.
Yep.
Tempest becomes prone.
Yeah. All right, Pat, do we roll initiative or something like that?
I mean, yeah, if that's your good, if you're jumping in, if you're gonna.
That was a good-
Tempest, jump in the water.
Christ.
rolling
Yeah, I
initiative.
really want to fucking put the hurt on these guys. Let's go.
Yeah, Tempest, jump in the water.
All right.
Oh, are these water?
There's so much fucking water.
That's
yeah,
water?
jump in the water.
Why did I think it wasn't water? Yeah, I'll do that. I did doo-doo. I got a 4.
Oh shit! I got my max initiative, baby. 20 plus 4, 24.
Nice.
I rolled a
15.
1, you rolled a 20? That's so
19.
good.
That's pretty good initiative as a team.
You said 24. I can't even beat that with these guys. So, let me roll.
I'm the
I'm
anchor.
gonna keep Sir. I'm gonna
Oh, wait,
keep
it doesn't
the
matter.
knight. I'm gonna keep her kind of in a third initiative.
We don't know
Okay.
her name yet, right?
No, she's
Brienne
not
of
said
Tarth.
it.
Okay.
Have a
Gwendolyn
name.
Christie.
Gwendolyn Christie.
All right. So it is gonna be you all first.
May I take the first step into this, everyone?
Sure.
Are you going to literally step in?
What do you mean, literally step in?
Are you going to run up to them?
Yes.
Oh, then maybe someone with explosion.
Yeah, can I explode them first?
Well, with what?
Okay, he likes being exploded.
Flame.
I do, because
Hadouken?
if you're gonna hit them with something that involves the elements of fire, acid, lightning, poison, or something else, I do, or cold, I do want to get hit by that.
Okay, I was gonna upcast a fiery thing. Should I go ahead?
That'll be fine. Last time you upcasted something, I took 1 damage from it, so I'll be okay.
All right.
But I'm gonna hold on. If I go here, I'm doing quick maths.
So Ek, you draw your weapon, you rush forward.
I'm gonna draw my weapon and rush forward. Pat, here's the deal. I really want to get. No, actually, fuck that boar. I don't care about that boar. That girl can take care of the boar. I am going to come right here, Patrick, as you can see where my character is.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use my bonus action. Where are you? To let out a draconic cry. So I slide over right here. I unleash an extremely loud, like elder dragon roar. Like my wings flare out, my horns glow, all that shit. I shoot off platinum flames from my mouth as I roar. Each one of these dwarves grants us advantage until our turn comes back around.
All of them?
All of them. They do not get to resist it or none of it. All of them just simply, we have advantage on attack rolls against everything but the boar.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know if the boar is hostile, to be honest.
We truly don't, and that's why I was like, screw
Yeah,
the boar.
man, I
It
was
could be
just
nice.
sitting here.
I could ask the boar if it would be like, hey, we're not gonna hurt you. If you don't want to be if you want to
We
be
can get another pet.
Yeah, if you don't want to be a lettuce wrap later, you should just chill. So there is that. Can I allow Steve to blow us up and then I'll attack after that with my action?
You guys cut up your movement, action, bonus action, however you want. With the
Okay,
that's the
Steve, you
benefit
can
of the
blow
group
them up now
initiative.
if you want,
All right.
because I'll do more damage if you hit me.
With great apologies, Steve ducks into a tent to align his explosion properly.
I like the idea. It's like,
And-
you leave this stall alone. Explode stall cast.
Yeah.
Fucking for real, bro.
You still have webbed
Uh,
hands, by the way. It's been, I'll tell you, it's been 24 hours. It's been less than 24 hours since you. Yeah.
Goodness. All right.
So if you're
I'm
doing
gonna
anything dex based, there's going to be a disadvantage to that.
Oh, there's no. See, the thing is, it's Steve. He doesn't actually know martial arts. He's
Don't say
gonna
that.
use.
Don't say that.
As you're doing that, I would like to do unsettling words and make eye contact with the guy that called me Stretch. And I was like, yeah, that's what your mom said last night. So you need to throw a D8 against his next saving throw. I'll go and roll it right now. Fuck! Pat, can I roll? I've been rolling so bad today. I'm cursed. Take a 1.
You subtract 1 from
Subtract
his roll.
1.
Nice. I mean,
Subtract
that could
1.
be the difference.
Could be the
All right, light
difference.
us up, Brett. What are you doing?
All right, we're upcasting Hadouken. I'm just gonna go big just to start it off with because I fucking hate these guys anyway. Level 3 Hadouken.
Let's fucking go.
We're going 5d6. Can you roll, sir, a deck save for everyone?
What is the
I'll do dex
radius
save.
of effect?
So I'm I'm upcasting it with distance spell, so it doubles the cone. So it's,
I'm asking, are you gonna? What is the cone and how long is it? Because are you gonna catch this?
Oh, I might have moved
woman
in the
behind
wrong
the-
position. Actually, it's 15 feet, so I might have to move first because I think I moved into the wrong fucking spot. But yeah, that's
Okay.
15-foot cone. So it's 3 squares across. So we got to be 30 from here. I should have been right back where the fuck I was. Bop. All right. I'm gonna run there after though. So yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna catch from here, 15 foot, 30 feet,
So all of them.
Okay.
all of them.
No, you can hit Ek and the 3 around him.
Or here. How about that? What?
Okay.
15 feet?
You're
30
killing me.
feet? No, it's,
50
sorry,
or
it's 30
30.
feet distance, 15 feet across. So
Well,
aim
then
it
you're
not
you're
at
gonna
our
hit.
enemies.
You got to choose
They're at
either.
our friends.
You're gonna have to choose either Brielle behind the bar or or the
Go back.
knight
Yeah, go
to-
there, and you'll be able to do it.
There.
Oh, there you go.
Pat. Steve's not
Boom.
gonna do that.
Boom.
All right.
Boom.
There we go.
There you go.
Boom.
There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
You are also gonna absolutely.
We all watch Steve
Okay.
like.
So go ahead.
I know-
Someone roll decks for
I
all
know
of
I'm
these.
torching these fucking stalls. I'm doing the kind of up. I don't want to hit the wood floor intentionally. So we're doing an up, but the stalls are fucking gone.
Brett, I
please-
rolled a 16 dexterity.
Nice job.
A pass or fail.
That's a pass. I'm
Okay.
gonna start rolling my damage dice, but Pat, you need to roll.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
14 or better.
All right. The heavy gets a 12. The one closest to you gets a 9. The one next to them gets a 14. The one next to them gets a dirty 20. And the boar gets an 18.
What was the DC?
14.
All right.
And
so,
I rolled kind of like ass. So that's
So it looks like the heavy and the one closest to you fail. I'm just going to take partial damage, half
This
damage, I
guy
assume.
and
And then the
this
next
Yeah,
guy.
they'll take half
three,
damage.
the boar and the two closest to the board are half damage.
Okay.
okay. That's gonna be. They're gonna share. Hi, my love. They're gonna share 18 total normal damage, 9 half damage, and then
Take.
Okay. Let me mark
because I
that.
rolled in the 5 dice, I rolled 2 1s.
Don't do
This is
that.
lovely. And then how? Yeah, with Steve's fucking bizarro, like I don't know where to fucking stand. I'm gonna
I take
I'll
4
start
damage.
to run back away from the fight. Actually, I'm gonna run back this way. Oh,
And the heavy rolled bad, so you know what? We're praising God.
Eck, how much fire damage has your shield,
My shield?
taken in total?
I need to take 41 more damage.
good roll, dude.
Wait, no, I only take 2 fire damage. Hold on. Yeah, you guys get so nervous about that. Brett, I took 2 damage from that.
Okay, all right, really cool.
Yeah,
Well, 'cause
I'm,
Pat,
when I
you're
tell you to
taking
like
the
light
core.
me the fuck up, I want to have a really high dex save because I'm a ranger. But 2, I like my shield. Like if you're shooting fire at me,
Yep.
I'm like
Okay.
borderline immune to it.
So, and yes, these stalls are a light,
Okay.
basically.
The delicious smell of cooked fish everywhere.
Okay. I will now take my attack action. How do I want to hustle this?
I'm going to freehand draw in real time. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Let me get rid of that. I'm going to freehand
I'm
draw
sorry,
in
did
real
I-
time.
Did I summon a fire elemental by catching these?
It's on fire. Ah.
Yes.
You're burning. It smells like a fish fry.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Patrick, I will take my attack action.
Do it.
I will cast. So as these flames go off behind me, so I did my big loud dragon roar as they become engulfed in fire. So they're all like, "Oh shit, we're on fire! Oh my god, this dragon!" And then they're gonna look back at my little ass, and I have absorbed a bunch of the flames into my horns. So now I'm glowing golden.
Hell yeah.
I will then expel my radiant platinum flames onto my sword to do green flame blade, as I am wont to do. And I will attack, again with advantage, the heavy guy right in front of me.
Okay.
In the heavy armor. Okay. That is where the fuck? I have to bounce between so many screens. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
That hits. All right. I need D6, another D6, and a D8. Oh, shit. Okay, no, we're good. I caught it. Oh, Christ alive. 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7.
4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7?
Yes.
18.
That's 18.
Plus 1 plus 2 plus 4.
Plus the 7 from my actual weapon. That's how much damage that guy takes. So 18
Okay.
plus 7 on the heavy armor guy.
All right. Cool. What else?
In addition, the guy right next to him, like in the diagonal, will take the fire damage off of my green flame blade. So he takes 7 damage.
Okay.
My
So what we
horde
see so
breaker-
far.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I have my next attack comes. So, but go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead. Finish. Yeah.
Okay. So my horde breaker triggers. So I take a melee attack against the dude I just hit with my green flame blade. That is a 19 plus 7, 26 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah.
You gave me the +1 sword. You do. That is 5 plus 7, 12.
Yep.
So he takes another 12 slashing damage.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna throw up.
So
Okay,
what we
I think
see
that's
is
everything.
as they're going, as Eck is rushing toward them, Steve unleashes a cone of flame, washing over Eck, almost like blinding them to his as they're trying to get out of the way. As Eck rushes forward, it washes over Eck, and as soon as the flames dissipate and they've taken their damage, Eck is in their faces, hacking and slashing, dealing more damage. Also more flames, just flames and steel and pain is what they've experienced so far.
They see all of that crazy bullshit, and then they just hear a very tiny dragon shout out "Gold Rush," and I just fucking light them up with these golden and platinum flames.
Nice.
And then I land, and I look so fucking cool with my wings out.
And Tempest, you had cast the thing on the one guy, the unsettling
I
words.
wouldn't say cast, but it's a feature.
Okay,
It's not a
sorry.
spell, it's a feature.
It's a feature. Okay. So Tempest, Nimue, anything on this round for you?
Nimue, what do you got, brother?
I am leaping over leapfrogging, if you will. So I'm
You can spring
using
off him
Ek
easy.
as I'm using you as
You can't
like
occupy the same space though.
Well, no, this is just bouncing off
We're
him.
so small though.
Yeah, it's flavor,
No.
Pat. We're doing
You
flavor.
can't occupy the same space. Where are you gonna go? Where are you going?
I'll go here.
You can go there. Okay.
But
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna go to the
I'm-
other side of the guy, but that's, I mean, either way, it's fine.
I don't know if I can go that far. But
Oh,
I'm pulling my sword out as I'm like leapfrogging over Ek and striking at this guy
With advantage.
for yes.
All of you get advantage.
23 to hit.
Yep.
$13 damage.
Okay.
And then striking at him again for 18 to hit.
Yep.
12 damage.
All right. And Sinnerstrike is going, "Oh, you will take that, you rude dwarf. You shall be defeated."
Does she recognize that accent and be like, man, that weirdo always did that accent?
Nimue, roll perception.
She gagged.
It's-
14.
Yeah. On her turn, we'll get to. Okay. Tempest, anything?
I want to cast Shatter.
Okay.
They need to make a Constitution.
Centered on where? Isn't that a radius or area of effect?
Yeah, it's 10-foot radius. So
Nope, not a cone. We want circle.
all right, let's do it on the square just the beneath. the boar and the not heavy guy. That should hit everyone. It will hit Ek, but
Okay.
It'll be
Ek
alright.
loves it.
All right.
So then you make a Constitution saving throw. 15 is the DC, and I
Ooh, a
can't.
con
Got it.
save. I might be bad at these. We'll see. Wait, no, I'm not.
I feel so bad for these people's fish stall.
Boar rolls a 10. The one
got a
next to the
19.
boar rolls a 16. The one next to him rolls a 16. The one next to Nimue crit fails. The heavy rolls a 25.
The shit. All right, if they succeeded, if they failed, they take 10 damage. I am rolling doo doo.
All right.
And
Anything for if they succeed?
if they fail,
half
it's
or-
5.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And shatter, things explode out of the way, and
Does the dock break?
It's just it's a loud, very piercing, loud sound. Is that
It's
Yeah.
it's an explosion of sound, but does the dock break under them? Patrick.
What's the
cracks
point of
form in the
floor?
docks, and they spider web all the way across in the far? Yeah.
hell yeah.
Nothing structural, but
Shit. Tempest, are you gonna get in the water? Or are you gonna stay right there?
I think I'll just move behind Steve.
okay. Great.
We're gonna take turns moving behind each other.
As you are doing, and as Cinderstrike is shouting in that voice, you do catch a glimpse, Nimue, of this knight looking kind of across the battlefield, kind of raising her head, confused on her face. But before she can focus on that, this boar is let off its leash and it charges her. It's got steel tips, razor sharp steel spike tips on capping its tusks.
I need to get that.
Warboar?
And it is going to try and gore her, and it crits.
Not a gore from the Warboar.
A warboard gore, if you will.
And she can I do that only once? Yeah. She takes you see her take, you don't know how much, but she takes some damage.
Oh.
How's she look?
Gets onto her. I mean, she's
Damn.
up. But yeah. She's and then
Wouldn't that be crazy?
the
She looks almost
one-
dead.
Like-
the one who was off, the one next, okay, the one who leash on, had the leash, fires a crossbow bolt at her. Dang, what? My dice don't like her. And hits. You see her then take a crossbow bolt to the shoulder.
Oh no.
She dies.
She's up.
We
She's
don't
up.
even know her name.
How are we gonna have a funeral for her?
She's up.
We're gonna find another
Alright.
corpse in armor.
Yes.
With another
the
talking
heavy.
sword.
Heavy what?
What the heavy do?
The heavy's going to use Fighting Spirit to give himself advantage on this attack as he
Dude.
strikes you with a Morning Star. And that is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
All right. You take 12 bludgeoning damage. It's going to do it again.
Okay.
Oh, no, I can only do it as a bonus action, give myself the advantage. And I get 5 temporary for doing that. But it's going to just attack. He's just going to swing again. That is a 19 to hit.
I I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Yeah.
Another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Dang, bro.
Listen, the curse of the front line, baby.
And he's going to action surge and swing again.
Jesus Christ.
That's a fucking 10. So
That does not hit. I
Thank
love
you.
burning resources.
thank you for clarifying. The one who's right smack dab in the middle. is
Nothing interesting
going-
about this person.
No, sounds like he's the most boring.
Mhm. Very boring, very, very boring. Is going to actually fire a crossbow bolt past Eck, aiming at Steve.
I think he has to do it at
Who sent
disadvantage because
He
he's like
does?
in the
Why?
fray of melee. He's in melee with me diagonally.
Is that really?
Yeah, they're all within my reach is 5 feet. I hit all three
But
of
would
them.
that give him disadvantage for not firing at you?
It's just attacking and
Yeah,
at
because
range
you're
and melee.
you're ranged in melee.
It's because he's using a ranged, in melee.
I thought
within
he was
the si-
attacking you with it,
Mm-mm.
but
No, because with you're in 6 seconds, like in that 6 seconds, I'm already like buzz.
that's fine. Then you won't do that.
Yoda
Then
fighting
if
with my
that's the
sword.
case. He's
I
gonna
mean,
try.
you can still
he's
do
gonna
it. Like,
try-
I
No,
think
he's
it's
gonna
You've
try
been
and,
rolling really good.
No,
it
he's
could
gonna
be
try
a
and stab you
tactical
with a
choice.
sword. Then he's gonna stab at you with a sword. He's gonna try and he crits.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Pat,
okay.
critting.
All right. That is.
Pat needs to throw away that dice that he's critting.
I know. We keep telling him he's using his player dice, not his DM dice.
I think
You know,
I've been
Oh,
crit
I
on
rolled-
most.
okay.
You have.
I roll 3
What's that?
dice at a time most of the time. I don't ever roll a 20.
You take.
Yeah, I get crit on like at least 3 times an ep.
You take 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
He's gonna stab again. That is a 9 plus 7, 16.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. He glances off. He misses, and he's gonna also try and shoot you with a short hand crossbow at disadvantage. It misses.
Sick.
Last one, who's right next to Nimue, is going to attack Nimue. And he's got a big like maul. It's like just a big iron ball on the head of a handle. He's gonna try and
So
smash.
slow. No chance.
He's gonna crack through the dock. Is what he's gonna.
That's a
fucking do.
13 for the first strike. I assume misses.
Yep.
That is a 23 for the second strike.
Yep. Hits
All right.
What's Nimue's AC?
And
19.
you will take 13 bludgeoning damage as he smashes
Okay.
at you. All right. The knight. She takes her great sword, rears up with it, and you see, or if you're paying attention, you see this sword also seem to kind of ignite with fire as she comes in for a strike. This big great sword.
Does it ignite
And
with like German fire or is it English fire? Like what's
it
this?
doesn't,
Like this?
it doesn't talk. It definitely
No,
is
not the
talk.
no.
It
Like
is-
when it flares up, like do the symbols that appear when it flares? You know, like when you do like a BAMF from
Mhm.
a Nightcrawler in X-Men, does it appear in German?
Yeah.
Like
She
comic book
takes
sense?
one strike. She slashes the boar, gives it a very nasty gash, rears back, and misses with the second attack on the boar. But that nasty gore with the tusks. The boar looks like shit. And does she have any bonus actions? Oh,
She has one attack?
No. 2. I did 2. She hit once, she missed
Oh.
once.
Gotcha. I was like, fuck, she's level 4. No,
She's weaker than
Um,
Owen.
right. I'm like, shit.
It is back to you all.
Yay. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, hold on. I'm hitting the pause button on my controller now.
Hate that I gave you that.
Do the majority. Okay, so here's the deal. I can use my Draconic Cry again to give us all advantage once more times, but if only me and Nimue are gonna do advantage attacks, then I can just give myself advantage and do more damage. Do you guys have attack rolls that you want to do or not? It's fine if you don't. I just want to be efficient.
No, I do not.
Sick. I'm unpausing now, Pat. I am going to precise strike with my booming blade, not my booming blade, my green flame blade on the diagonal one to me. Okay.
Okay.
So that means I roll with advantage. Well, I crit you back. Ho.
Ho.
Nice. Crit, crit, crit.
Oh, Patrick. Okay. So that's 6 plus 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 5.
That's a lot. Is that it? That's
Plus
30.
7.
37? Jesus.
To hit, yes.
Not to hit. That's how much damage
I mean,
it is.
oh yeah. Can you sit? Shit. Okay.
Is he alive?
Why you stressing, Pat? Why you sweating over there?
No, because I lost. I don't. That's
It was
yeah.
37
37, bro.
damage total.
37.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he still alive? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but he's like bleeding out in front of you. Blood is streaming from the side corners of his mouth, his eyes. He's
Oh, he's
crying
triple-digit
blood,
HPs.
tears out of his ears.
Okay, well, the heavy guy now will take 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Horde Breaker triggers. And what's the text on this? Yep. Ooh. Hold up.
Ooh.
Wait.
Wait, what are you what? That was a big measurement.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a line.
Got a 200-foot radius.
I cast Meteor.
All right. I use my bonus action this time to Zephyr Strike. So my Horde Breaker attack is now Zephyr Striked, which gives me advantage.
This is happening. The fire's spreading.
Oh
Oh,
no!
2 19s. So 19 plus 7 is 26 on the heavy.
Okay. 26. Yeah.
8, 6.
Not to the ground. Aw.
Oh.
Fire go up.
That's 15. I rolled all 5s. So that's 15 damage plus 7. Plus 7. 15 plus 7 damage to the heavy.
Okay.
How's he look?
He's up.
They're fine?
Not fine.
I can't believe they're fine. That's
He's not
nuts.
fine.
Guys,
Okay.
they're taking no damage. They all look great. My
I
walking
literally
speed,
said one's bleeding from every orifice.
my guys, they're taking no damage. My movement speed is increased by 30 feet, giving me 75 feet of movement, and I cannot take opportunity attacks. So I am going to go all the way over. Wait, where am I? I'm going to go
Is that
all the way
strikes
over
awesome?
here.
Nice.
So I don't get another round of attacks.
You get opportunity
Good luck,
attacks?
Nimue.
No, because
Yeah.
I Zephyr Strike it. No, I walk. Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Nimue can probably kill these bitches because they have to be almost dead. Those two in the middle.
Yep.
They gotta
Okay.
be. But yeah. I walk. You cannot take opportunity attacks because of Zephyr Strike's word text. I'm chilling over here.
So Eka delivers a flurry of just like strikes, green flame, bursts of fire, flame,
Platinum bursts of fire. There's
slacking,
no green in there.
slashing. I did the spell, yeah, but
Yeah.
burst. I didn't say the color of the fire. And then swift as the wind darts out of there.
And I'm just
All
like,
right.
got my back. Jesus Christ.
I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers on the boar.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. How wise is this boar?
Well, boars are notoriously wise.
That's
They just
so
can't
true.
see the
It's still a
sky.
-2.
Does the target have to be able to understand you?
That's a 10.
Piggy, 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 piggy.
No, because you can just be like,
piggy, piggy,
but like
piggy,
scary.
piggy, 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 big, 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 big.
Just go
Alright.
bacon.
Yeah.
You failed as hell. And that's 13 damage. Wow.
All right.
And they have to use their movement to move as far away from me as they're able. And they also take opportunity attacks.
Yep, they are going to take one from.
So I always heard like you don't do opportunity attacks on force movement, but I don't know what that means anymore. There must be spells that do that, but this one doesn't. I'm confused what the difference is.
I think it would force be something like a telekinetic shove.
Yeah, that's force.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
So
think it's
I'm
usually
gonna say he
like
does because there's the boar, and then she basically disembowels it as it tries to run past her to get further away from Tempest.
Oh no, there's like just guts and entrails everywhere.
Yeah.
They
Pork-
spill
pork
out.
belly.
Yuck. Yeah, I think if the text of the thing says that like they must now run away or whatever, like, oh yeah, so and so now uses the reaction to run their movement speed away, is different than you move creature blah 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 feet away.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Anyone else? Nimue, you still gotta go?
Yeah,
Steve.
to Steve.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to tag your guy, or do you want me to hit the other two? I can like maybe finish. I don't know if I can finish the other two.
You got to, man.
Has
they're
the
good
far
this
back
season.
guy taken damage?
I don't think so, except for my fire.
And shatter.
yeah.
He's a little bit.
And shatter,
he's
yeah,
got
it
a
took
little,
fire and shatter,
little
yeah.
Shattered. Okay.
soot on him. Well, no.
All right.
Don't
Got a
do me
boo-boo.
this.
I run back. I tell Owen to follow me. In a rare instance of Steve actually trying to show Owen some cool fighting shit, Steve's like, Owen, get over here. All right, I want you to try doing what I do. And then Steve reaches into the stall next to him and picks up 6 fish and like tosses them in the air and whips 2 of them at
There's a goblin woman in the song. You're gonna fucking pay for that, buddy.
This is what you're worried about?
That's 2 gold. She's inside the stall.
If you guys are over here, I'm fucking moving too. Fuck Christ.
kick big rocks, but it's kick big fish this time.
She's like, you owe me 2 gold. 2 gold. I'm gonna call. Yeah.
So
She
you got-
reaches down, pulls out. She
Steve
pulls out a
looks at
blunderbuss
her
rifle
and
that's
says,
bigger
"Who
than her
you gonna
body.
call?"
She pulls out a blunderbuss rifle bigger than her body and aims it at you.
She's gonna
Now
call on
who's
them
evil?
shots,
Now
baby.
who's evil? You
Yeah,
thieving?
actually.
2 gold. 2 gold. 2 gold.
These-
$2. $2.
We're busy.
2 gold. 2 gold. I'm firing.
Steve doesn't have the money.
I'm
Just-
adding her
I'm
to
not
the
the money
initiative.
guy.
Just be like, Tempest will give you the money. Like, hold on, baby.
When
I'm
I
not the money
when
guy.
I run by, I should shoot him with my gold gun and kill his ass as a bit. But no, I'll throw the 2 gold at him. Really now? Now you're doing this now? Now?
Subtract 2 gold from inventory. Yeah,
And you're not gonna shoot these bad guys? What the fuck?
I don't care. I just brushed my fish.
See, this is why I said I didn't want to get involved.
So you
'cause
pay
we'd
her.
have
You
bitches
pay.
like this.
You
We'd have
pay
bootlickers.
Petunia the fishmonger.
Yeah,
you pay her.
fishmonger.
All right, she takes 2 gold. She puts the big giant rifle down.
Yeah, but this is
Alright.
exactly why I didn't want to get involved with this scuffle, because there's always going to be these bootlickers that are like, I'm fine with it. I love being taxed and bullied out of my money. Actually, I think it's good. I hate poor people and welfare.
Say it.
That's why I said I don't want to be involved in their political government nonsense. Let them they can vote them out as they please.
Say it.
All right. Who else needs to go on your round?
Just, well, I didn't get to whip
Okay.
the fish.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's throwing.
Oh, yeah.
Steve is still throwing.
Oh yeah, the
fish.
fish. What happens with the fish?
Steve whips a fish at the bloodiest dwarf. in the
2
middle.
gold? That's so. How big are these fish?
It's 2 gold for all 6 of
She
them.
said-
It was
Oh,
fine.
okay. Thank Christ.
She sensed an opportunity in the heat of battle.
They're
Yeah.
fish big enough to do 2d6 damage.
Yeah. When I get behind Ak, it's like, I don't think I should have done that.
How much? All right, so it hits
This
him
is
or
another
what?
deck save thing.
Okay. That is a 9 plus 3, 4, 13, 12. 12. 9 plus 3 is 12.
Okay, so he's gonna take 8 damage. Is
And
he
you
up?
hit what? The one in the middle you aimed for?
The one with more blood on them.
Okay, well, the fish hits him and he dies.
Fuck yeah! So Steve looks at Owen. He's like, "All right,
It
just
hits
like
him like
that.
right in the nose,
One
and
more,
his
one more
head snaps
time.
back, and it like he falls just down dead. Just
One more." And Steve hurls a second fish at the other middle dwarf. I rolled an 8 again, so you got a dex, and it's either 8 or 4.
okay. On Dex, okay. He rolled an 18.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage, 4 fish
Okay.
damage.
4 fish damage.
so like that's how you do like some good distance throwing. You know, you kind of.
It was so cool if you just got murdered by a goblin for stealing.
That would be really fucking funny.
I had added her to initiative. Wait.
Pat, you're
All right,
evil.
Nimue.
So Nimue watches Ek run off somewhere and is like, okay, see you later. And then manifests Echo right in this little nook. And then
Okay.
she's going to strike out at the guy in front of her. 23,
Yes.
20 damage.
Good God.
Is he still up?
Yep.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Natural 20, Patrick.
Oh my
Is that
God.
gonna do it?
Yes. A crit or yes.
And then
Holy
she's
shit.
gonna shuffle over here and go for Grace. She's gonna open her little pocket and be like, "Get him!"
For the guy with
And-
full plate armor, completely
Yeah.
covered in armor. Okay.
Listen,
She's going for the fleshy parts.
they say the smallest will
gonna-
destroy you.
Yeah, he's going for the fleshy
what the-
parts.
The devil Digimon said in the Digimon show.
So that's a dirty 20 to hit Patrick.
You are so lucky. Me too, yeah. I feel like ties should go to the.
17
I'm
damage.
not going to do that here. I am in one of my controversial D&D opinions is ties should go to the defender, but it meets it beats. So
17 damage.
all right.
And then she's gonna go for Grace back into his little pouch because she doesn't want him to get hurt.
Okay.
Love it.
I
Great.
think that's me.
Okay. This one is going to stab at your echo. That's a 24, so that's the echo dissipates.
Oh. Yeah.
And then he's going to turn on you and fire an arrow that's glowing with weird.
Queer?
I was trying to say weird or creepy, and it came out as
This is an arrow that makes
So
you
queer
gay.
or weird or creepy, Pat? What are you saying?
Stop it.
What do you mean?
Stop it.
This arrow makes you gay.
Stop.
All right, well, then we're about to be gay, I guess. Damn, queer arrows now. Shit.
Shit.
Oh, it's a new feature for arcane archers. One of their arcane shots is
Arcane shots. The fucking queer arrow. Make your opponents gay.
Take this, straights.
Yeah. It's gonna. He's gonna. It's a 25 to hit. Anyway.
That hits.
Okay. You are going to take 12 force damage
Uh-huh.
and be pushed 5 feet into this, and then you're going backwards, like diagonally backwards,
Yeah.
and then
Like
take
into the tent.
5.
Into
No,
Into
I'll
the
move you.
fire.
that
Yeah, and
pasta?
then-
Yeah.
Into the spaghetti.
And then you're gonna take. So you're gonna take an additional 5 fire damage.
Okay.
No, Nimue, you're gonna dry out. Get in the water.
Oh no!
The heavy's gonna step here and try and hit you with his Morning Star twice. As it,
I always think that it's like Lucifer because they say Morning Star, and I'm like, that's so Christian.
why does that there's some I got another one. There's some weird thing. If I miss my thing with the D20, it's gonna go somewhere I won't. It'll like disappear. It's not gonna just like, oh, it's over here. It's gonna completely
Yeah.
disappear from sight.
It,
And
it's
that's
so weird.
this
Whenever
one.
I don't roll a crit, it just
No,
fucking
just
I
disappears.
rolled a 1 there, Brett, for the
Jesus.
first attack. So fuck you. I just
That's still a crit. It's just a crit in the other way, Patrick.
19
He has a
to
two-sided
hit.
die. He's just flipping a coin.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a 1 or a 20 on the.
You take 12 bludgeoning, piercing damage,
Okay.
and
Oh yeah, they're spiky.
what's that?
Oh, I was like a morning star doing piercing damage is crazy, but then I was like, no, they're spiky. That makes tons of sense.
And he's
Not
gonna
that it
try and
matters.
shove you down with his shield, like knock you prone.
Rude.
Should've
Buy
done
a
that
girl
first.
some spaghetti first. Yeah.
That's
Right.
17 against AC.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So he just tried to like fucking like
Like mush a
That's
frog.
Yeah.
Nimue.
Mush
Nimue
a little like
what?
3-foot frog.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Sir Ingrid's gonna run up and attack this guy.
Who?
Oh, whoops. Is that her name?
Write that down. He fucked up. He fucked up.
I fucked
Yeah,
up.
we
Pat
fucked
gave us
that
the
up.
name.
But now we know
We know her name now.
the name, her true name of power.
All of us are bleeding at the
She
nose.
hits
like,
him.
this
She
is not
How do
swings
I know
again
this?
with her great sword. And he looks like shit. He suddenly looks very, very bad. But he's not down. And it's back to you all. Nimue,
oh.
you're gonna take
I need
another for
fire.
start. Yeah, you're gonna take another 2 fire damage.
Youch.
starting.
Okay. So
Um,
dehydrated.
I want to help out Nimue and launch my fish at this fucking guy attacking her.
Hell yeah.
do it.
You're gonna take more fish?
No, he has 6.
I took so the spell as written. You priced me 2 gold for all 6 of the fish I grabbed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you only threw 2 of them, so you
Uh-huh.
still have 4.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
I only
okay.
throw 2 per turn.
It's Milf's magic meaty.
MILF
something.
meteor. Yeah.
Milf Manor's
anyway.
meteor. What?
Mhm. Milf's
So-
meatballs.
We're gonna do the combo. Well, I guess we'll do the meteors first. Yeah, big fish. Owen, you watching? Boom. Roll your dex, sir. I'm rolling
That's a 10.
solidly average. He's gonna take 9 fish. And then, is he down?
The big
How
guy,
many down? How's he looking?
the heavy,
Yeah, the one attacking Nimue.
he's still up. You hit this very
alright.
heavily armored dwarf who's like a walking tank with a fish. He's still up.
Don't say it
Second
like
fish.
that. They
Second
killed
fish.
another guy.
Dex fails.
All right, he's gonna take 7 damage. Not rolling the best.
All right,
He's still good.
still up.
All right, that was bonus. That was bonus action. Now we're gonna launch regular kick rocks at him. Fuck, I'm gonna. No, this is just rocks. This isn't fish.
Kick fish.
No, it'd be much less damage then.
It is less damage. But yeah, we're gonna do.
In the hierarchy of Wayward Shores of damage, rocks then fish.
I feel like fish is king around here for everything.
That's true.
Dude,
It could be
fish
like
are
the ice
big.
cubes, like the fish are on ice, right?
2, 3, 4. Oh, I get to roll all of my weird round d4s.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I always thought that like the
6-sided d4s.
magic missile spell always did like something crazy with the dice. But maybe they errated it. Maybe that was 4th edition or something.
Ooh, 4. Oh, wow. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can't count. The plus
why we let
4.
Pat do it.
17. He's gonna take 17 kick rocks damage.
Hold on. Yeah, one rock just hits him at this perfect angle and like dents his helmet in and like pierces his skull, like
Okay.
his own helmet, like pushed in and like pierces his skull, and he drops.
Uh,
But.
uh.
Now who's the stretch? Let's get this guy a stretch. Bitch.
I don't want to make it seem like like I'm celebrating that I've killed several people here, but Owen, are we learning today?
Yeah, I guess
You gotta.
I need to kill
Distance
people with
yourself.
fish.
It's about distancing yourself from the enemy.
But
You
I
don't have
don't.
to
I
run
don't.
up
I
and get
can't make
stabbed.
things like levitate. I thought this is martial arts. I want to learn how to kick and punch.
I
That is
kicked those
extreme
rocks,
kicking and
I
punching.
threw those fish.
Okay.
That's
The
true.
flavor,
Yeah.
Pat. The
Okay.
flavor.
Hey Raiders, how are you?
Can I try?
Hell yeah, bro.
Don't take
Not
any
in
more
this
fish.
fight.
We can't afford that.
I hand him some rocks.
Jesus Christ.
Should
He
we?
tries to kick. He tries to kick rocks. He actually, they go all every direction. Actually, Tempest make a dex save.
No, you're just being silly. How is this happening in 6 seconds?
He said it. He gave make a dex save. It's not gonna be.
This is foolish.
Well,
You know,
realistically,
16.
you could
16.
You
kick
get out of the
a
way as a
rock.
couple pebbles like whiz past you.
Bro, do not.
Give him a ranged attack roll at least, Pat. Fuck. He's
Should
not in
we make this guy the last guy surrender, or do we kill the last guy? I don't know what's best.
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. Surrender, bitch!
Can I come around and
No.
do a descent? No, you don't want to surrender him? You want to kill him?
No fucking surrender, because he's gonna run and tell on us. And then I set myself on fire, and then I run across. I have a climbing speed that matches my running speed. I'm gonna just beeline across the tent onto the bar
Yeah.
and land here, which is
Ah.
under the bar. But pretend I'm on the bar,
Here, I can.
unless it's like
Here.
a thing over it.
There you
And
go.
I'm going to use my bonus action to slam my burning shield
Oh.
into this dude's face.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, how
It is
do you have like the
a-
movement to go up and over the tent?
Yeah, it's Zephyr.
Yeah, I have
So-
climbing speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
or something.
That's right.
And he's just a little guy. He
He's
can
just
do
a
that.
little guy, Pat.
Yeah, I'm a little scamp. God, I fucking hate math. 16 plus 7. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. My shield's on fire. I bash him for 7 fire damage with my shield.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Is that your turn?
I set myself on fire to heal myself.
I come
and then
around the
ran into
corner and I vicious mockery him. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Pat.
That is a 13.
Fail. He takes
He's gonna die. He has to die.
please, Lord, 5
Please.
psychic damage.
Does he die?
As I pretend to be Angus Steelbeard. He's like, oh, well, you're in for it now. These were my best friends, and you're an idiot. I'm Angus Steelbeard, by the way, in case my impression's not very good.
Does he die? Pat, does he die? Pat, does he die?
Pat,
Pat,
what
does he
He
die?
sounds like the boss. He always makes sure he tells you.
Yeah.
He reminds you it's
Hey,
him
by
telling
the
you
way,
stuff.
He
today-
does do that. They know him. He's always
Fuck.
saying that.
Does he die, Pat? Pat, does he die?
He doesn't die.
All right.
Fuck.
Fuck.
That's like the
Oh,
only
then when
thing I
he's
want in
still
my
the
life.
fire.
It's the vicious mockery kill.
Nimue, you haven't taken your turn because you're still in the
Yep.
fire.
I am leaping out of the fire in front
You
of
take an
Batman.
opportunity
Whoa.
attack from the fire.
Wouldn't that be so fucking
How
funny?
it should work. And the tent, and the fish.
Yeah.
So then his clothes are singed and still burning, but she angry. She's gonna strike him.
Oh, you're right next to Jawohl, I will kill them. You see, she raises
21
hers and she like
hit.
stops. She like stops and like is watching, like eyes bugging out, looking at the sword.
Oh, hello, sir, Ingrid.
You're German guy?
21 to hit, Pat.
Yep.
Let's go.
20 damage.
And you just cut him down with Cinder Strike.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nimue is seething because she's on fire still. It hurts. Can Steve mend her?
I don't think that's how it works. You can jump in the water.
A bunch of other locals are like rushing with buckets of water, like putting out the fire.
And Steve meant her clothes.
Can I cast create or destroy water, please?
Yeah, yeah. You-
Oh yeah, make like a little rain cloud or whatever, and just
Yeah.
pour like a rain all over
I
there.
create 10 gallons of clean water that I dump.
Nice.
You're welcome. Look at me go.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
now
I
like
didn't really
this
have
whole
a backup
area.
plan for that one.
Now this whole area is just like
Singed.
damp. No, it's like
Oh my god, the
just
lightning
like a
resistance
big
is
puddle.
lowered.
what?
Its lightning resistance is lowered.
It's all just soaking wet there. Tense rubble. All right. So Ek, you're
Yeah.
standing on top of this counter. This whom was like cowering behind you. Sir Ingrid hasn't put her sword away. I'm saying and she in this tower. She's 6'2", 6'3", Nimue.
Nimue
She's
comes up
like-
to her waist, maybe.
It's like that sword.
I found it. On an armor like that. That was
I
on a man.
recognize that sword and that voice. This. What is? Who are you?
I'm Nimue. That's
And she nods.
That's
As,
Tempest.
Oh, hello.
That's Ek.
When you point and say that's Ek, I am not paying attention to any of this. I jump off of the counter and like sword in the stone, drive my sword through that one dwarf in the middle, and then like shoot flames everywhere. And I'm like, fuck you. And I like kick the other one.
she says, "I recognize that sword and that voice, but it's not.
Me too.
Where did you find it?
On an armor that was on a man.
Did you kill that man? Did he wear
No,
this
he
symbol?
was already dead.
We found him on top of a abandoned mountain with his like head sheared off or something like that, right? Right?
You found Sir Wolfgang
Cinder
Brandt on
Strike.
top of a mountain.
So you could tell her.
I have all. I am Zinderstrike. I am the greatest sword in the world. So,
We think that when he
what
teleported,
sorcery is this?
it got all fucky and his soul went into the sword. It's the best that we can figure out. It's really weird. But he loves to cut. He loves to hang out. Him and Nimue are bestest of friends. We all sleep in one big pile.
Classic teleporter accident.
It's true.
Like
He got the flied, but with a sword. And he's just really into the sword.
you're trying to tell me that through some arcane malfeasance, Sir Wolfgang's consciousness went into the blade.
Yeah, he had a letter
It's a
on his
Cinder
body
Strike.
about a
guess.
princess or something, right?
Yes, princess. Yes,
Yeah, he
I have
beefed
come
it.
in search of the princess.
I point to Nimue.
Yeah, probably you're looking for a Nimue. She's God's champion.
No, I'm. Hello. No, that's not. What?
Hi.
I'm Princess of House Luxara.
I
Okay.
don't know what any of those words mean.
Yes, I don't imagine you would. I'm looking for Princess Tamareth Luxara from Sterling Rock.
I haven't heard shit about that, but
I don't know. Are you gonna try to steal the sword? Do I have to handle this right now? As I like, my horns are glowing, my eyes are aflame. I'm still in dragon
Well,
mode.
it is property of Sterling Rock. And
Mhm.
before anyone, Cinder Strike, it was like, I thought what the ghost is at Sterling Rock. I want to stay with the frog. We do the great cutscenes the killing. We are the greatest heroes in all the world. Cinder Strike and Nimue the frog.
Yeah,
You have
and
not
we have
heard
to
of
take the
us?
sword
We
to
are the
therapy.
champion of the gods.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta take this sword to therapy and all this other shit. Like, we're not. Everybody wants to steal this damn sword. I'll kill you if I have to.
I like how Cinder Strike took the headline on that duo.
The strike and Nimue.
This is very. Can I? And she's looking around like the dead bodies around her. And she's like,
Yeah, should we do something about this?
I feel like we should.
Fishmongers.
I need. Could I speak with you? Because I need to know more about where this was and invest. Because we have something is amiss in
We
the
don't
kingdom.
typically let people talk to Cinder Strike on their own.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
you have to have a chaperone, Nimue.
I didn't mean. Okay, well, you could. Yes. I want to talk to you as well about the circumstances of finding the sword. Yes. Great
who
warrior.
are you? I point towards the person behind the counter.
She's like, "Oh, I'm nobody. I just work here. I'd like to go now."
I climb on the
Okay.
counter and be like, "Everybody's somebody, you stupid bitch."
Easy.
Okay.
Who are we looking
Oh.
for again? Mims?
Brielle Morant.
Do you know who Brielle Morant is?
She's like, "Oh, who's that?"
I feel like I heard them maybe say that's you.
Is she lying?
Roll deception.
We have a. Sorry, Sir Ingrid. We have a take
That's
do a
how that
quick
works.
thing.
You have to roll
Is she lying?
insight.
I'll roll insight. I'm staring at her.
I
right now.
would say.
We heard
Oh,
them
I have an
talking to her.
18 insight.
She
So
lying
what?
so bad.
I'm gonna start like, I think it's her. I think she's the one.
Oh, you're nervous. Interesting. Why are you nervous? Did you do something wrong? Are you guilty? If you're guilty,
No, I'm a
I'm,
dragon. That's probably really scary.
I'm nervous because I just saw a bunch of folk murder each other.
it's not murder. It's just
They
And
were
you see
being
her
really rude.
eyes. Her eyes kind of like keep darting to Nimue and back to Act, darting to Nimue and back to Act.
Listen. This is God's champion, Nimue. So you can tell that she saved your life today without doing any cheats or anything like that. So maybe you should sing her praises, if you know what I mean. And if a little boy comes up to you with a skull, don't even try to lie to him.
I was kind of wish you until that last bit there, and you kind of lost me with the
Don't worry
last
about
the
it. Just-
addendum.
It'll
What? Okay,
It'll click when you
okay,
see it.
Okay, right. I just heard that there was some malfeasance, some cheating during the tournament, and I was
Everyone keeps saying that
salty
fucking
because I
word. I'm
lost
gonna
some
throw up.
pennies. I lost a few gold.
That's a
betting on
destiny
it.
gun.
I hired it. I was just repeating what I heard.
Well, who told you?
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I climb over the thing now more. So I'm like standing on the counter looking at her. Eyes a platinum blaze. I'm so shiny right now.
Right. Do you know the Silicon Siren?
I don't know, maybe.
The silk.
Like the milk?
You've heard of the Silicon Siren as and being talked in the sense of it is like you've never been there. It is the most like upscale in tavern,
Sounds like a
club,
brothel.
restaurant,
Sounds
very
like
a
fancy.
brothel.
They be having
There
sex in
are
there, don't they?
professional, yes, sex
The
workers there.
masseuses.
It's yes.
Can I? Oh, we can go
Um,
get tugged.
It is where the wealthy of Bridgesport hang out and have their drinks away from the
Hell
common
yeah.
folk.
Well, that's where
oh.
we need to be.
I heard it from Ajax. He's the bartender.
A clue.
I was just repeating what I heard, and yet to be fair, I was a bit salty from losing me some money
I get
on
it.
the bettings.
I get it. Whatever.
That bloody shankface, such a no good
I know him.
thieving goblin.
Yeah, but he was mad at me, so whatever. Your punishment: clean up all these dead guys, and don't fucking tell anyone that we did this.
Or I'll come back.
Yeah,
Yeah, how loud do you
Okay.
say that to the 20 onlookers here?
yeah. Both you remember that we did this, but don't you fucking say shit. Because if those steelbeards break into my house in the night, I'm gonna shit my whole pants, and then one of you has to come and deal with it, and all of us sleep in one big pile. I've said it many times. So that means I'm gonna shit on my friends, and that means I'm gonna get pissed off all of you. Okay?
I also saved you out of the fucking taxes, so hide your money and start managing it better.
Yes.
I point to everybody.
Roll
I-
intimidation with
I
advantage.
wanted to do performance because that's part of my art.
Sure, with advantage.
Yeah, I think the performance works much better.
That's a 28.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm sauntering, I'm spinning.
Everyone's gonna memorize you forever. Your face is in their brain, and they're not gonna say shit, and they're gonna all quietly lend a hand and kind of clean up and like sweep this all under the rug. This incident.
It's like he's giving us conflicting commands. Like it just works. It just makes sense to me. I don't know.
Freeze! Get on the ground. Wait.
Steve does feel bad about burning these people's stall down, though. Can I drop them like 10 gold or whatever for a couple of new sticks and rags?
Ten gold.
This cost me at least 35.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Just
wait,
mend
I
it.
commend it. I commend it. Yeah.
Yeah, just mend it.
It is
Alright.
ash.
Yeah, I don't think you can mend ash.
It is wet ash.
What is ash but
Wait,
wood
does
persisting?
that mean that
No,
he
mending
can't
is
mend
not reverse.
Nimue clothes?
Okay,
Does that
okay,
mean
okay. Then I'll
Nimue's
feel it.
clothes are
Is there
just burnt?
A foot of
Yeah.
ash?
Yeah.
It's organic material. It's a thing that was living. I cure wounds on
Pat,
the
you
ash,
can't-
turning it back into wood.
You can neither create
No,
or
if you
destroy
can mend
matter.
ash, you could literally then mend shit into food. That's not
Yeah.
like you could.
Patrick, you
But,
might be
like,
onto something, Patrick.
Wait,
So nice, you can eat it
does
twice,
this
bro.
mean that Nimue's clothes can't be mended because they've been burned?
No,
No,
Get
they
new
can be mended
clothes.
because if it's still like a garment with like holes in
Okay.
it, that can be mended.
No, it can't because you have to have the other part. You can only
You're
put
getting
things
into,
together, I
like,
think, right? Am I wrong?
DBZ territory. It, like, is my power like cell? As long as there's one cell.
Yeah, is
remaining, I
mending
can,
basically just like
regenerate
super glue?
I think mending's kind of like glue.
It
Am I-
doesn't
am I
conjure
wrong?
any.
I don't think it
conjures,
conjures
I
any
think
material, but it does reach. It puts things back the way they were.
If you
So
broke
if you take
a,
fabric and you kind of,
if you cut a
it might
piece of
fit a little
fabric, you
tighter,
can mend it
the way a
together.
little snugger.
Is my understanding.
Okay.
I didn't regenerate any boards on the ship.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was
How much gold do you give them? These poor fisher folk who are just trying to make a living, whose stalls have been
how
burned
much
down.
do sticks cost?
One of them claimed it would cost them at least 35 gold to rebuild their stall.
I say we just
We give him 10 gold.
yeah, let's give these guys 10 gold. And like, hey, we also it was hairy out there.
All
We
right.
saved your lives. You're welcome.
To
Removing
your
10
list
gold.
of enemies, I'm adding a few.
Bitch! We didn't have to do shit. We put the water out.
10 gold, and then I sign up for their mailing list.
Oh, okay, no,
Yeah.
that's worth.
We grab a business card.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And they're also enthralled by me.
That's also true. They did see that performance from
That's true.
the hottest person on the island,
Mhm.
New League of Villains.
Tempest Tallahassee.
Fisher's Revenge.
You better
Fisher
hush
Poker.
with that stuff, sir.
Yeah, because I'll burn this whole town down.
God.
I'm a
How much
dragon.
money did we save them just now by killing all these dwarves?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Thousands. Well, they probably made like 70 grand on fish mongering today.
yeah,
Right?
and I'll keep it. If we're gonna keep it a stack, this fight plus that other fight that they lost from the apple bottoms. These dwarves are probably hurting for staff, so I don't know they're gonna keep going out and potentially getting
So
wasted.
We should go try
Yeah,
to get
'cause-
hired.
Because notably, they don't have any henchmen. It's all dwarves. It's all the family.
Oh
It's-
god.
yeah.
It's just like third
And they're
cousins and
getting-
shit.
Owned. This is the second
We've
fight
seen
that
it.
they've lost.
Nobody else works for these fucking guys.
Yeah, this is the second fight that they've lost, and the apple bottom's still left with like a whole handful of people in that boat. I feel like.
Yeah.
They had a handful of people on the boat. They had spies. They had a fucking network. The dwarves are just like, it's us.
Not only are the dwarves like it's just us, but then they're showing up being like, we're gonna rob you so you can't make as much money, so that we keep having diminishing returns.
Yeah.
If the apple bottoms take this back, I'm actually not gonna be upset because I'm gonna be like, clearly they're more competent at like racketing money. Clearly.
Hey, Tempest, can you roll a perception?
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not good at it, but okay. Oh, that D20's gone forever.
Right?
I rolled that 20. This is a good one. This one's good. I like this one.
All right. You do you have any what do you have on you as far as would you have pockets at all?
Yeah, I have pockets. I would assume.
Yeah, they're just not on the like traditional sides. That's where the thigh holes go.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
probably have like little slits in the front too that kind of go
You
down.
have like boob pockets?
The boob is like real armor, so probably the flared bit that comes from like my shirt that I'm wearing under it, because it's like shirt, slutty pant, and then shirt flares out. So probably some of the front flares have like some deep pockets that I can put stuff into.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I should start wearing go like fisherman's vest style on my armor. That'd be sick. Why, Pat?
Like a
Why?
flak jacket. You have a note that says "kick me"
Because-
on it.
I think you're very pretty. Your girlfriend misses
XX billion.
you.
Hold on sorry, where the fuck?
All right, now Pat's saying
Sorry.
pause. Okay, we should never let him say.
No, yeah, pause. I'm looking for something.
Pat, you gotta hurry it up. I drank a pot of coffee during this, and I need
You
to run to the
I
bathroom as soon as we end
Also
this.
need to pee.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
go
break
pee real
up the
quick.
runs.
Go pee. We're gonna vamp for
No.
2
Is
seconds.
he-
then we're gonna
he
wrap
might
it up.
have to
No, okay,
dump
okay.
out.
No.
All right.
End the show.
I'm sorry. I am. You find a note folded up in your pocket that was not there before this. You definitely know was not there before
What's it
this
say?
all happened. We'll find out next time
Patrick.
We'll find out in a month.
on the next exciting episode of Wayward Shores.
In like 5 weeks.
Yeah, there's no. We're
It
not,
is gonna
we're not
be
here
like-
last
yeah.
week, next week, but. All right, bye guys. We
It's
all
gonna
have to
take-
bathroom. So
We all have to pee. Bye.
See you next time, mateys.
bye. I love you.
Love you all.
No stream next week. Bye.